So if you've got a worthwhile cause that can make excellent use of our members uh, who watch the show and have chosen to be members of the Lancaster community volunteering their time, that's what Lancaster Connects is all about. Our Lancaster Connects community is all about. Because if you've got a good cause that needs volunteers, or you want to donate your time to help out in the community, well, we need to hear from both of you. We need folks that need people to help, and we need people that want to help. All right. You can help our community many ways. Some people can do that monetarily because they don't have as much free time. Other people have a lot of free time and can't help so much monetarily. Either way, I am positive and know every charity that we've highlighted will take both. And more often, they're more appreciative of the time. So imagine that difference we could make in the Lancaster community if each of us gave an hour of time. So if you've got that good cause that can use some volunteers, use that time, we'll promote you on the show. We'll promote your events. Just get in touch with us via the form at lancasterconnects.com. All right. Signing up for the Lancaster Connects Army, you go to lancasterconnects.com too. Just check the little box that says Lancaster Connects Community, and we'll let you know about the opportunities to help in our community. And as always, don't forget, like and share the video. I'll say it probably a couple more times in this show yet. Share the show, leave a comment, give us a nice reaction. Tell a friend about the show, tag them. The more support we have for this show, the bigger and better it gets. All right, so that was a mouthful there, so I need a little sip of water. Community events, got some items for you. So we have the Black Business Expo. Come celebrate Juneteenth with the Black Dollar Movement at Rockvale Outlets. There'll be a live DJ, free wine, tasting, food, shopping, live performances, LLC startup information. So if you're into starting up a business, you'll be able to get some information there. That's great. That's very helpful. Home buying seminar, entertainment, free giveaways, a lot going on there. Saturday and Sunday, June 19th and 20th from 11 to 5. Website shoprockvale.com, 35 South Willowdale Drive, Lancaster, PA 17602. Listen, I can tell you from personal experience, there's been a lot of news over the recent years about Rockvale. I can tell you from having signed a lease there, we no longer have our store there. That's okay. It was a good evolution for Gardeners to focus on our one store here where I'm recording. But I will tell you that the current ownership of Rockvale is very much invested in the communities they do business in. I know that from personal experience. Yes, they have to run a business. Yes, they have to make business decisions, but they can do those two things and give back to the community at the same time. And I know Christy there works hard to create fun events, worthwhile events, additive events for the community. So I know from the surface you can form own opinions, but I can tell you, having done business with ownership, called them on the cell phone, emailed them, they are invested in our community, and that's a good thing. So please go support them on Saturday the 19th at their event. Okay, that's from 11 to 5. Then we've got another way you can volunteer in the community. You can become a volunteer usher at Clipper Stadium. You can volunteer to be that usher at the Barnstormer games and earn money for the United Way of Lancaster as a result. So as an usher, you'll show fans to their seats, serve as a friendly face, take in the action of the game, all while volunteering. Each shift is about 3 hours long, and the Barnstormers donate $20 to the United Way program of your choice for each shift that you sign up to be an usher. So that's a very cool way to give back to the community. You get a little something watching a ball game. It's always great to be at the park. More info about that, LancasterBarnstormers.com. Then we have Domestic Violence Services of Lancaster. They have their annual spring celebration. They are holding that annual spring celebration Thursday, June 24th at 7 o'clock. Tickets are on sale and sponsorships are available. They will be virtually welcoming former Pittsburgh Steeler William Gay to Lancaster to discuss how domestic violence has affected his life during this virtual fundraising event. From Survivor to Thriver, a celebration of resilience. Guests will learn how Mr. Gay's life changed when his mother was shot and killed by her boyfriend as she tried to leave the relationship. At the time of this tragedy, William was only 8 years old. So thinking he's got something important to share about this topic. It goes on in our society. We all need to, be able to call it out, talk about it, understand the signs of it. I'm sure you'll be able to learn more about that at this event. Tickets are just $25. And more information, you can go to caplanc.org. That's CAPLANC.org /DVS Gala. So that's caplanc.org /DVS Gala. Tickets are only $25. Be sure to check that out. That's Thursday, June 24th, 7 o'clock. So those were our events for this week. We put all those details on our show notes. If they're interested, you can go there, get the link. You go there at LancasterConnects.com. All right. So if you've got a good cause that we can promote for you, or you need people to volunteer their time, again, we'll put that word out for your cause on our show. It's why this whole show exists. And you get in touch with us via the contact form at LancasterConnects.com. All right. And, if you haven't taken this show in on video, you don't have time to sit there and watch video. You have time in your car when you drive. Guess what? We're available as a podcast. Just search Lancaster Connects in your favorite podcast platform, or you can find all of the podcast platforms we're on and the helpful links to get there at LancasterConnects.com. And of course, you can like and share this video, leave a comment on any of the social channels you're watching this on. And we'd love if you tell a friend about this show.